Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Prince William Ice Center, home of the Potomac Patriots. I'm John Baranowski, your in-game host for today. We have a great game tonight here on CrossIceFeed.com. The Hampton Roads Whalers against the Potomac Patriots. Elite League Hockey next on Cross Ice Feed.
Hello and welcome everybody to the Prince William Ice Center here in Woodbridge, Virginia. I'm David Stearns, joined with Brian Schrems here in the broadcast booth, getting set for some elite hockey action between the Potomac Patriots and the visiting Hampton Roads Whalers. Schremsy, we're looking to keep the streak alive here. 2 wins last weekend against Atlanta, and then building off of the exhibition win against the Portland Junior Pirates. Things can only go up from here, I hope.
These guys are riding high right now. It's a good weekend for them. Last weekend, former champion Atlanta Knights came into town, and Patriots held them off. Solid goaltending, solid defense. Cameron Smith with a hat trick in that first game.
Great effort.
Everything came together last weekend. There were 300 plus people here in the box next door. I mean, this place was jumping. We had the Patriots. We had Patty the Patriot down there. It was a true atmosphere. It was just an unbelievable experience to be here.
It was a great game day experience all around, and of course, who could be happier than the families that were here watching their sons excel out there on the ice for the Potomac Patriots. And then, yes, as you mentioned, a hat trick for Cameron Smith on Saturday, and building upon that, he had a goal and an assist on top of it. A goal in Sunday's game and an assist in there as well. So 4 goals and 1 assist on a weekend for Cam Smith. So he's beaten out Mikey Carr in the score-leading category. I mean, it was Mikey Carr, and then Cameron Smith, and Mikey Carr missed last weekend because of a wedding, so now he's got to come back this weekend and redeem himself and get that title back. And he's a great story in and of himself, going from a 4th liner last year to pretty much the second liner this year.
Top 2 lines.
Top 2 lines,
yep.
Yeah. I mean, even that first line production, we're still looking for more out of them with Howland and Gross and Gray. So hopefully they come out firing today, and then that secondary line of Wensley, Cameron Smith, and Mikey Carr get the job done.
Yeah, and then we're looking to stay healthy on top of all of this too. We lost a couple players last weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Ackerman and Nolan could be back at the end of the season. We were thinking maybe December-ish, sometime in there, maybe when we'll see Ackerman.
Yep.
So given the aggression that we saw in the first period from him last weekend before he got hurt, he's going to be a true asset to this team down the stretch.
We also have a new player on the roster. It's Chip Ellis, coming out of Columbia, South Carolina. I believe it was Columbia. Maybe Charleston, South Carolina.
Well decorated.
So should be interesting to fill in that
gap.
They're
seeing him for the first time tonight, as we are seeing him for the first time tonight. So
be fun.
He's got the scoring title for his team for the past 6 years, and we're good to go.
All right, we're ready to take it down to center ice. So join us back here for the opening face-off in just a few moments' time. There they go. Welcome back, everybody. Opening events here as the Potomac prospects are out there with the flags to get things going on here. Stands are starting to fill up here.
Fill in here, Stearns. Hopefully we can get that same crowd that we got last time.
That was a lot of fun. That was so much fun.
Hampton Roads is only 2-3 hours down the road, so we can we get some visitors on the opposite side here. And
by the way, I'm still fighting a cold and some sinus issues from last weekend.
I took 13 days worth of vitamin C in one afternoon on Monday.
Well, here come the boys. Get our starting lineups coming up here. We got some scratches to talk about. Well, the Elite team without a few of their roster players. Guess we'll have the rest of the team come out here. Kind of slowly but surely they'll fill in here. Oh, goodness. Great to be back up here in the booth for week 2. Actually, week 3 of the season, but week 2 of the home season here. Is he repeating this song here? All right, let's get our starting lineup, shall we? Let's hear from John Baranowski. He's having a conversation here with the referees, and now we'll get things sorted out. No. It's awkward silence.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Prince William Ice Center for this USPHL Elite game between the Hampton Roads Whalers and your Potomac Patriots. 16, Michael Addison. And in goal, number 35, Taylor Gross. Assisted by J.J. Cruz. And now the starting lineup for your Potomac Patriots. And number 9, sorry, number 3, correction, Cameron Smith. At center, number 20, Jake Wensley. And right wing, number 52, Michael Carr. And left defense, number 22, Justin Mendoza. Number 7, Ian Hampton. And then goal, number 30, Dustin Boyer. Coaching the Patriots is our Daisy, assisted by Rick Tucker. Now, if you can please rise.
All right, Anthem. Opening face-off. Coming right up. Oh, let's play some hockey. As always, we salute our men and women men and women around the world who are protecting us here at home and our freedoms. We thank you. Tonight's starting goaltenders brought to you by MyTech Auto. Visit them on the web at mytechautoinc.com. Boy, rocky start for myself, but Shrems, let's take a look at some of these goaltenders, shall we?
Taylor Brost to our left, sporting a...
Well, their stats are a little off.
Yeah, I was say a little bit off. I'm going to go with what I have on my sheet here.
You got
315 goals against average.
Hey.
And Dustin Moyer, not too shabby, bringing that goals against average down last week as well. Dustin Moyer sporting a 417 goals against average.
90% save.
Picking up a win last Saturday at this very same arena.
Yes, indeedy. Let's make sure that we get everything all squared away here as we start this weekend's competitions between the Hampton Roads Whalers and your Potomac Patriots. Thank you all down there in the Hampton Roads area in California, as well as many other places that these players are located, like Colorado and such.
They're a very California-heavy team. We were talking to Coach Brad Jones beforehand.
West Coast hockey meets East Coast hockey. Here we go. Face off one back into the Patriot zone. Over to Schultz along the far side. Through center he goes in. Jake Wensley got checked before he had a chance. Here comes Cameron Smith. Cameron Smith on the backhand shot. Brost makes a save. Brost getting challenged already here as it comes over to the near side boards inside the Whalers zone. Agoki trying to break it out. Sends it up ahead now for Brissett. Brissett back over to Adegoki. Adegoki's shot goes high into the glass and wide. And chopping for it as it comes out into the neutral zone, comes over to the near side over for the Whalers. It's Tinoco. Tinoco trapping it up along the boards. Mendoza sweeping for it. And around the world it goes, back down to Moyer. And it's sent around over to the far side from Mikey Carr with a cross-ice feed. Interrupted there. It was intended for Gray. Picked off here by Volker. Volker along the near side. Cut off by Wensley. But picked off, sent behind the cage. But trying to play it up there was Medeiros. But Medeiros having a time at it. Velker, yes, I got it. I know. I corrected myself, Mr. Shrems. Gotcha. Oh, and Gray ducking out of check. He's still chasing it down. And Mr. Velker down there will clear it up along the near side as it finally makes its way over to Jenkins. Jenkins will take it out through center. Moving it along now for Josh Maltz. A name we're familiar with here, Hampton Roads. Not too many changes on their roster. But now we're going to have a call against Chris Howland. And he hit him from behind there, so he's going to get the boarding call. Just a few feet off the boards.
Looks like just a 2-minute call, yeah. Hampton Roads last year came in here with 3 top guys, one of which was Brissett, Zendejas, and remind me of the third guy that I'm missing off the top of my head.
Snyder.
Cam Snyder. Just Patriot killers last year, but Zendejas and Snyder are no longer with the team. They've moved on.
But
so
Brissett remains.
Brissett is the guy that we're going to be giving our eye out to. And Larry Adegoke as well. I heard from the scouting report. This guy's got a rifle of a shot. His hands like are butter.
Yep, and down low it goes. Brissett, the captain, trying to fight for it now.
71, Chris Howland, 2 minutes for boarding. Howland, 2 for boarding on the Reebok penalty kill.
And back behind the cage goes on a deflected shot. Up along the far circle now. Brissett setting it up top over to Adegoki. Adegoki winds up, takes a shot, and Dustin Moyer makes a save. That one was a laser of a shot. Adegoki back with it again. Over to Brissett, far circle. Brissett cheating in there, comes back up top to Adegoki. Adegoki with it again. Looking, Brissett. Nice work there by the Patriots. Contain the box with a shot that goes through, and it's steered aside. And goes off into the far corner. Chased down there and picked up by Carpenter. Carpenter wheeling it up front, up top. Abdagoki over to the side, and a shot and a save. Nice glove there by Justin Moyer off of a shot from Josh Maltz.
Yeah, pretty smooth setup so far for the Hampton Roads Whalers. Cycling the puck back well. They have Adegoke up on the point there, so it looks like they got 4 forwards out there with Adegoke centering that top point there, and he kept the puck in on the one opportunity that the Patriots had a chance to clear, so obviously he's well versed in the blue line.
Up top it goes to Tinoco. Far circle, the shot, and it goes just wide. Off the stick of Michael Addison. We're back behind the cage, and over to the far corner it goes. Cody Pessig with it now. Has trouble with it, and Gray will send it down the length of the ice. Taylor Brost from Tulsa, Oklahoma, setting up behind the cage.
I love seeing all these non-hockey markets pumping out quality hockey players. It's a good sign.
Uh-oh. And Mikey Carr may have gotten away with one.
Yes, he did.
The fan out there threw up his arm, thinking he had the water wings on. His shirt may be orange, but he forgot the zebra pattern as well. Back inside the Whalers zone, they have 30 seconds left on their man advantage as the Patriots are on a Reebok hockey penalty kill. Go to ReebokHockey.com or check out the pro shop here at the Prince William Ice Center for the selection in Reebok hockey gear. Addison could not handle that pass. Edgington sending it up along the high glass, and he'll find it up to the blue line, not out, kept in there by Medeiros. Back over to the half boards, Tinoco. Getting a return pass. No, he doesn't get it as it deflects off of Mendoza, I believe, up to Moyer. Now we got some rough stuff going on there as people are in the blue paint, restricted area, if you will.
Surprisingly, this is not an uncommon thing, the rough stuff.
Yeah.
Given last Saturday, if you do recall how that game started, holy smokes.
Well, the faceoff's going to come outside here, by the way. They're going to charge that the Whalers a little aggressive there in the crease. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that as well. They can win this. There you go.
Up top it goes. Whalers win the faceoff. Buddy Neighbor sending it all the way down to Moyer. 5 seconds left to kill here. The Whalers with control of it now. With the puck they go. Over to the far circle with a shot. Blocked up front there by the new guy, Chip Ellis. Ellis trying to set it up there for Jack Strykar. Came out onto the ice. He's on the bench as Howland there as this one's sent down the length of the ice, and the Whalers will get the first icing charged in this contest with 16:28 left here in the first. No score just yet, but 5 shots to 1 in favor of the Hampton Roads Whalers with that man advantage.
And man advantage working on that power play. Coach Siegler was telling us before the game, you know, this new guy that they're bringing in right now, this Ellis guy, had 6 goals in 1 game down in South Carolina.
There you go. Strikers to the front, steered aside by Bros, picked up in the far corner. Patriots still maintaining control inside of the Whalers zone, but it's turned over now. It's Jonathan Jones who sets a pass up ahead now for Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh, far circle, setting it up in a slot. Ellis will intercept it, he turns it over. The shot on Moyer, the save. Rebound left juicy out there. Jonas Glatt trying to find it. He falls down, but eventually it'll be picked up by Ellis, and he'll come back the other way as Glatt goes off on a change with his other line mates out there. Logan Nasser back in the lineup to note there. That's one name we'll throw out here as a returner from the past.
Coach was talking up Nasser this last week in the Patriots podcast, Patriots Playback podcast.
Yep. There's a shot there and off the side of the net. And the net is dislodged there. Shrems, continue on about your talk there with Coach about Logan Nasser.
Yeah, Logan Nasser's a nice piece of the puzzle to put back into the lineup, as well as Natowski. Natowski's not going to be in there just yet. He will be a couple of more weeks. He's rehabbing pretty hard. So once they get him back in the lineup, he's going to fill it out quite nicely.
Face-off right on to Moyer. He holds on for another face-off to his left. Patriots Hockey is proudly sponsored by the Hutzler family and the Prince William Ice Center. Check out their website, pwice.com, for all the stick and shoots, public skatings, and other camps, and much, much more at pwice.com. Down along the near side, Whalers controlling it still inside the Patriots zone. Jake Wensley's going to reach in there, and he'll find it along the goal line. He'll take it up here over to Cameron Smith. Cam Smith with Mikey Carr, the missing line mate from last weekend. Carr is back in the fold, kept in nicely at the point there by Carter Schultz. Schultz had a scary moment last weekend on Sunday there when he got popped with the puck in the face. Here comes a chance up front. Cam Smith trying to take a shot up top to the point. Mendoza winds up, and Bros got a pad on that one. Over to the near corner it goes. Cam Smith trying to fight for it. Getting a little support there by Wensley. Wensley will find it on a clear, but they're on a move up there by the Whalers, and the Whalers do manage to go tic-tac-toe on the passing to get it out. Maltz with it. Drop pass. Leaving it there for Medeiros, who's got a lot of pressure there by Mendoza. And the pass is dropped off there. Tinoco taking a shot. They score! Working his way down there was number 19, Cody Pessig, who set himself up perfectly in front of Dustin Moyer. And in concert, they get the first goal with 14:51 left here in the first.
Yeah, Pesic was pinching from the point on that one. He made his way to the front of the net. Puck trickled onto his stick. He just put it right behind Moyer. Dominating performance here so far for the Hampton Roads Whalers. 9 shots at 3. And Potomac's got to pick it up here a little bit, coming out a little bit flat.
Well, they got the number 1 line out there, and let's see if some chemistry can flow out there and come up with some crazy science experiments from Howland, Gray, and Gross.
You've seen it before.
The GHG line. I don't know, I tried something.
You tried.
19, Cody Pesic, assisted by number 23, Tanner Tinoco, and number 18, Josh Maltz. That's Pesic from Tinoco and Maltz at 14:51.
And a missed call there. Yeah, you were ready to jump on that one.
I had my arm up.
I think Brissett got away with one there. Now they're running the circle here. Comes around over to the near side. Hampton keeping control of it now. His neighbor gets crunched on the boards, but he'll still attack on it. Over in the near corner, Gray will step in there, but Tinoco taking a shot. Adegoke got in the way of that one. He's trying to pick up that rebound off his chest there, but the Patriots will clear it out into the neutral zone, and out of play it goes. Clearing attempt by the Whalers.
Yeah, Potomac's having a hard time breaking out of their own zone, getting something going. They came right off the face-off to start the game. Cameron Smith got a quick shot on net, but after that, it's been all Hampton Roads here.
There's our plug. You like that? Sounded sharp there, Mr. Baranowski. As the face-off one back into the Whalers zone. Goes back over into the near corner where Carpenter's going to chase it down. Being chased down by his counterpart, Ellis. Comes up top, getting around Glatt. There's Gillette. Gillette getting around Nasser. Trying to stay with it. Nasser takes out Gillette, but I don't know about that. He was just there in the vicinity of the puck, and I think he may be leaning towards interference here. Carpenter with a point shot off the shin pad of Pouliot over the near corner. Trying to get in there to touch it up as Edgington. He can't get there in time, but Ellis will finally find it along the half boards. And hooking is the call. That's a random one out of the hat full of penalties.
I'm thinking we get a little bit closer than that than hooking.
I don't know about that.
That's a tough penalty to take for Nasser. Is it Nasser going? Yeah, it's Nasser going to the box. Tough penalty to take. He was finishing his check. I mean, he played the puck. He played the guy with the puck. The puck went off, and he finished his check, but not to be. And the Patriots are down a man once again. Power play for the Hampton Roads Whalers set themselves up nicely the last time, but nothing doing. A couple quality shots on goal.
Another Reebok Hockey penalty kill. Go to ReebokHockey.com. Maltz dragging it through, trying to find its way through the feet of Howland. Howland actually pick him off and send it out of the neutral zone. Adegoke with it now.
Looks like they're running with 5 forwards on this power play.
That's pretty gutsy. Here comes Brissett through center, across the Patriots line, over to the near side, half-board stop, sends a pass up top to Maltz. Over to Adegoke, but he couldn't handle that pass. He'll play it off the boards and sticks it down over to the corner where Brissett will go down to chase. Brissett looking for that option here. It looks like they're going to float Maltz back over into the back door area. He'll get the pass along the near circle. If it was a cleaner pass, that would have been a dangerous shot coming. To the near side it goes. Sent down by Velker. Back behind for Maltz now. Maltz steering it off over to the far corner where the captain Brissett is waiting for it. Up top to Adegoke. Adegoke stepping in. Fakes a shot, turns it over to Gray. Gray's clearing attempt, blocked by the stick of Brissett, and a diving effort there. Oh, that could have been messy. Adegoke trying to get around Schultz.
Too many.
Yeah, no, they're in the midst of a change there. Nice little stick work there by Mendoza, trying to clear it up to the blue line and out. Kept in there by Velker. Velker, far half boards, taking a shot, trying to feed it to the back door. That seems to be a specialty for Maltz there. Over to the far circle again. Brissett up top of the umbrella to Adegoke. His pass gets cut off there by Gross. Gross going to come back shorthanded. He's got a few to beat. Nice little drag move on his backhand, and Gross makes a save. Goes back to Gross, who fell into the boards there as we have a half a minute to kill. Adegoke with it now, coming through center. He still has it, taking a shot and just missing the far post. And it's kept in there along the far blue line over to the near side of Tinoco, who sends it down over to the far corner where it's Gillette. Gillette, back up top it goes. Medeiros, back up top, over to the near circle. Up top again to Addison. Addison's shot is blocked up there by the big-bodied Joe Pouliot. Takes his man into the boards. Back up top, the puck goes to Addison. Addison, we're back to five-side hockey. Over to Tinoco. Winds up, takes his shot, and flutters that one right into the glove of Dustin Moyer.
been 2 or 3 clearing opportunities for the Patriots on that for the Whalers on that man advantage. Yeah, the Patriots are having a hard time clearing the puck out of their own zone. Never up the middle, absolutely never up the middle, and they almost got burned there the last time, but nothing came of it.
Face off to the left of Moyer, one back by the Whalers. Intended there for Pesic, but it's turned up by Carr. Over to Smith. Smith with a clear in. No icing. Goes off into the far corner. Down there to chase is Addison. Addison opting to go back over to that same side over to Jonathan Jones. Jones couldn't get it out as it was poked away by Mikey Carr. Sent back behind the goal line. Over to the near side for Pesic. Pesic looking ahead now. Finds Ryan Gillette. Gillette, nice move around his man. Trying to clear it out was Peter Nam. Goes over to the near side boards for Camp Smith along the near side blue line. Out through neutral. Gets it around everybody there, but Jones will catch up with it inside of his own zone. Back over to Pesic. Pesic's going to go over to the near side to find Maltz. Maltz trying to race there. Beat out Wensley. Wensley got there first, setting it up for Cam Smith. Smith looking, tried to hook up front. A couple of men in the slot there, but the Whalers got in the way of that one with Addison. Addison along the near side, across the blue line. Winds up, takes his shot, blocked by Thayer. James Thayer getting in the way of that one, so Mikey Carr will lead the pass out through center. Deflecting off of Cam Smith, no icing. Wholesale change for the Patriots as the Whalers regroup back in their own zone. It's going to be a long night. Buddy Neighbor along the near side comes into the Patriots zone, winds up, takes a shot, pad save by Moyer. Rebound left juicy up front, but it's picked up by Logan Nasser. Nasser with a pass ahead to Strykars. He'll chip it in, and Brost will set it up there. Dropping it off for Velker. Gotta get used to that. There's an O in there. That's what's confusing me.
It's German.
Well, true.
Deal with it.
All right, fine. Well, you seem passionate about it. You're not German in any way, are you?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little. How many parts? 9?
100%.
Ah, you didn't get the joke. Hadegoki with a shot blocked up front there, and Edgington got in the way of it there. And he'll pop it off into the Whalers zone as he goes off on a change. 9:40 left here in the first. 1-0 Whalers who come in on the offside with a long reach pass.
Home run pass on that one. Just a bit offside.
Here we go, yeah.
Oh.
It's going to come all the way back. To the right of Brost. Brost not being tested here.
No, Pat's having a hard time generating any offense whatsoever. They got to get something on net here. Get some sort of flurry of activity. They've been getting inside the zone, but setting themselves up is another story.
And a face-off win there. Gray tried to take a shot there for Patriots. Comes up along the near side, out through neutral for Hadegoki. Hadegoki coming in on goal. Takes his shot. Moyer the save, the rebound. He'll steer it inside of his paraphernalia to hold on and get the face-off. Rebound control is going to be the name of the game, especially with this fiery offense from the Whalers.
Yeah, Moyer's kicked out a few juicy rebounds so far, but fortunately for the Patriots, nothing have been followed up by anything, but just something to keep in mind. They're shooting low on him. They're trying to go for those rebounds. They got those pads working hard on Moyer.
A little bit of a delay here. Just waiting for this face-off to take place. It'll be Howland up against Tinoco. Tinoco wins it. Hadegoki taking a shot, looking for that blocker side high, and clears it all the way out where Gross will find it in the neutral zone with a behind-the-back pass turned over to Hadegoki. Across the blue line, Hadegoki's shot hits the glass, bounces up front, but it's steered away by Schultz. Now it's led ahead now for Gross. Gross with a pass over to the near side wing to Gray. Gray drops it off for Gross. Gross with a shot, almost taken off the head of Brost. Goes over to the far side, and here comes a call against the Whalers. As Hadegoki touches up the puck, Brissett is going to sit for boarding.
Just what the doctor ordered for these guys. They need something going their way. They've been outplayed a little bit here by the Hampton Roads Whalers.
9:08 left here in the first. Here comes the Cross Ice Feed Power Play, brought to you by us, the Cross Ice Feed. Check us out, crossicefeed.com, for more details. If you want us to broadcast anywhere in this DC metropolitan area, give us an email, contact@crossicefeed. Cam Smith with a shot right off the draw. Goes off along the side of the net. I believe Brost did get a piece of it. Comes up top to Thayer. Thayer along the near side, controlling it over to Wensley. Back up top to Thayer.
Alex Brissett, 2 minutes for boarding. Brissett, 2 for boarding on the Cross Ice Feed Power Play.
So 8:47 left here, and they got 1:37 on the man advantage. Excuse me, Mr. Shrimps.
Yeah, you're going to have to work that volume, Mike.
Gonna have to. Yeah. And here comes Thayer, far circle, trying to move it up to the front, but it was cut off nicely there by Ryan Gillette for Hampton. Back behind the cage, Cam Smith trying to get there first, but Pesic trying to clear it out. And a second try, he'll sweep it out in the neutral zone as it's chased down by James Thayer. 1:10 left here in the first, or in the power play for the Patriots. Gonna need some more medicine here. Mikey Carr retreating back into his own zone, setting up a pass over to Ian Edgington. Trying to lead the charge back here. 55 seconds left on the man advantage. 8 minutes left here in the first. Whalers with the 1-0 tally. Pesic being taken into the boards there. A chance now as it's fed to the front. Adegoke almost had it there. Thayer, turnaround shot. Gets deflected off into the near corner. Howland stopping up along the near hash marks. Back down to the goal line to Cam Smith. Smith dropping it there for Howland. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it kind of worked.
It looked good.
And it comes back over to the far side of Mendoza. Far blue line, sends it up along the far half boards to Mikey Carr. Carr trying to get a pass away, and it went off the heel of his stick, and the Whalers take advantage and send it down the length of the ice. In the breakout now is Carter Schultz. Schultz popping it off the boards there, and this one's going to come back in icing.
Oh. Tough start for these Patriots. They just cannot seem to get anything going so far. Only 9 seconds left with this man advantage, and the faceoff comes all the way back down to the right of Dustin Moyer.
And a faceoff to the right of Dustin Moyer. There's 9 seconds left on their man advantage. And it comes around over to the near side to Nick Gray. And it goes out of his reach, and it'll be picked up by Jenkins, and we're back to five-side hockey. 7:05 left here in the first. 1-0 Whalers. Schultz trying to hook a pass up there with Gray. Comes up to the blue line and out. Gross will pop it ahead there, trying to find Howland. He had 2 Whalers in his way. That clearing attempt by the Whalers is foiled as Nick Gray got in there in time. Fed to the front, trying to play it off a body there and trying to hook up with Howland at the very least, but it comes over to the near side boards. The Whalers will find it up and pass the puck through center. Out of the reach of everybody. Goes past Jones, but Carter Schultz will get there first. Moseying it back over to Mendoza. Close chance there for sure for the Whalers. Nick Gray, he's got to get around 3, and he'll turn it over there to Pesic, and Pesic will take it the other way. So some back and forth momentum here. Nothing too crazy.
Shots 13-5 in favor of Hampton Roads right now.
Well, it's been a while since the Patriots actually got a solid shot on goal. And Velker gets taken down hard there by Joe Pouliot. They're trying to get across the line. Medeiros trying to come onside there. And it's Edgington back in his own zone. 6 minutes left here in the first. Patriots trying to get some sort of flow here. Not feeling it just yet.
Nope.
I guess maybe they're trying to work with the combinations that they're being dealt with here, given the amount of injuries that they had. Right. And also, you know, Mikey Carr being out last week, coming back this week. This new Ellis guy. I mean, a lot of factors are being put into this opening frame here.
And they take a period.
Nice pad save there by Dustin Moyer. Excuse me. All right. So, Whalers back in their own zone. 5.5 to go. Tinoco. The pass up ahead now. Finds his way over to Medeiros. Corey Medeiros, far blue line, dumps it in, and he'll retreat back to his bench on a change. Patriots currently trapped inside their own zone. Pass over to Carpenter, over to the near side blue line. Taking a shot, looking to find Adegoke there on a deflection up front, I'm guessing. But just want to come up along the side of the net, and Moyer will hold on for a stoppage of play.
Yeah, I guess the talk of the town in the locker room that the first intermission here is how to find some chemistry, how to get something going here to where we can see at least a quality shot on goal, because Brost is not being tested whatsoever. How's it going, Cross Ice Flu?
Reaching for some water. Okay. Shot from the point, saved by Moyer. Rebound picked up, sent ahead by Wensley. Over to Carr. Carr to Smith. Smith has his pocket picked from behind there by Brissett. And add insult to injury, he gets checked too. Going back with it. His neighbor. And it's turned over there to Cam Smith. Neighbor trying to find it again, but comes out to the neutral zone where it's going to be played ahead now by Carpenter. Kind of looks like Carpenter, the kicker for the Bills, doesn't he?
Could be Dan Carpenter, correct?
Yes, indeed.
His hair's shorter.
Yeah, it's Sean, maybe his long-distance cousin.
With shorter hair.
Far corner. Adegoke pinning it in there. Jake Wensley trying to work it out, and it comes up top to the point. The point shot coming, and it just goes wide. From the stick of Sam Jenkins, it goes over to the near side, kept in along the near blue line by Carpenter, but turned over to the Patriots. Thayer couldn't handle that. So it gets turned over to Carpenter, and across the line the Whalers go. Atagoki, the behind-the-back pass, coming in with a shot. Oh, baby. That one, if that one would have hit the mark, we would have been in a lot of trouble. Kavanaugh taking that shot. Out of the air. Wow. That was
hands.
batted down there by Atagoki. The hand-eye coordination is just awesome.
Impressive.
Mam with a pass to Mendoza. Mendoza off the near side
look.
boards, looking for Gross. Gross has it poked away from him, but he swings it to the front. No Patriot there to retrieve it. Now coming back the Whalers with Jenkins across the blue line. Jenkins fed to the front, deflected away off the stick of Ryan Gillette. Back behind the cage, Gillette fighting for it, but it actually goes to Justin Mendoza over to the near side with a pass ahead for Nick Gray. Gray deflecting it away. The Whalers trying to send it back in deep, and here comes a delayed call on Jenkins, who hooks down Mendoza. So another cross-ice feed power play coming up here with 3:24 left in the first. Patriots are down by a goal, 1-0.
2 minutes for tripping. You know, the last power play that we saw from the Patriots didn't yield any shots, so we're going to try and improve upon this just a little bit. Get some quality shots on goal. At least get established inside the zone. Don't chase those pucks right back down to the other end. Make sure it stays in. Baranowski with the call.
Any second now. Maybe not. All right. We forgot. And it goes right in on Brost.
3:19 left to go. First period of action. Shots 15-6 in favor of the Hampton Roads Whalers.
Not working, huh? Comes up top to the blue line and out. Oh, now it's going to work.
Well, Sam Jenkins, 2 minutes for tripping. That's Jenkins.
The chance for
two
Brissett.
tripping.
Brissett on a backhand shot. He scores. Shorthanded goal for the captain. Alex Brissett, the Danbury, Connecticut native, makes it 2-0 Atlanta with 3:02 left here in the first.
Yeah, that's a huge dagger in this power play for the Potomac Patriots. Definitely don't want to give up a shorthanded goal, but especially don't want to give it up to their captain, Alex Brissett, who was a force to be reckoned with last year for sure.
And we wait. 1:38 left on the man advantage. Hopefully the Patriots can rebound from this 2-goal deficit they find themselves in late here in the first.
Alex Brissett, assisted by number 10, Corey Medeiros. That's Brissett for Medeiros, a shorthanded goal.
Sounds so sad.
We gotta
the Patriots.
Gotta cheer him up here a little bit.
I know. Oh, wow. Allen ducked out a check there. That one was coming in full blast.
Could have been a big one.
Michael Addison. Whew. Wow. Gross inside the neutral zone. 1 minute left on the cross-ice feed power play. Hopefully they can get something organized here. There seems to be a lack of passion here. I don't know what it is.
No, they're a little bit flat right now. I can't quite put my finger on it. Definitely not the team that we saw last weekend.
Well, got to keep the momentum going here if they can. If they, want to go for 4 wins in a row, they have to turn up the juice here a little bit. Nick Gray kicking it ahead there. Turns it over to Atagoki, who keeps it in for the moment. Mendoza will step into it, taking it out in the neutral zone. He'll loft this one up and over to the far corner, and it goes back behind the net there as Addison will play it over to the far corner. Mendoza taking a check there, but now it's launched down to Gross. Back in his own zone with 15 seconds left on the man advantage. 1:40 left here in the first. 2-0 Whalers. And Gross dropping it off there, and Cam Smith will find it back behind his keeper. Moyer on the alert there as Cam Smith comes out in front of him with the puck. Over to the near side, and Glatt being taken off the puck. Atagoki doing some great work there as he sends it over to Maltz. Maltz across the line, near circle. Back to 5-side hockey. Maltz trying to set it up in the slot. Wensley cuts it off, sends it over to Carr, who leads a pass ahead for Cam Smith. Smith across the line. He gets outplayed there by Pessig. Pessig came up high on him, played the puck ahead, but there's a delayed call on somebody here, and I think it's Cameron Smith.
Not sure what for, though, to be honest with you.
Head contact or high stick? Oh boy. Well, he kind of dramatically went.
The defender Cam Smith was up against is a little bit bigger than him.
Well, I mean, he was going into a hit. I didn't necessarily see any high contact with the stick, but I'm not sold.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one to swallow, especially the way that they've been playing. I mean, they're down 2-0 right now, and it's been a pretty potent power play. No goals result from it, but and they look good in the attack here. With just a minute left to go. Face-off won by the Patriots.
Last minute of play here in the first. Patriots on a Reebok Hockey penalty kill. Go to ReebokHockey.com. Come down here to the Pro Shop, the Prince William Ice Center, to check out the great selection.
Number 3, Cameron Smith, 2 minutes for high sticking. Smith, 2 for high sticking on the Reebok penalty kill.
And it comes out to Tinoco. Patriots with a clear. It doesn't make its way all the way down. And the Whalers trying again, and finally it's batted away by Howland. Brost out the play in the far corner. 25 ticks left here in the first. Long pass there. Right up ahead. Medeiros trying to find it, but no, he'll leave it there for Velker. Velker will drop it off for Medeiros now. Medeiros up top, back over to Medeiros. Near circle. To the top there for Tinoco. Hits a bunch of bodies up front. Velker sending over to the far half boards. Addison over to the near side of Medeiros. Medeiros winds up, takes a shot. Pad saved by Moyer. The rebound left up front there. And we run out of time.
That rebound you were talking about, Stearns.
Saved by the bell, and rebound control is very important. Well, we're going to set it down to John Baranowski for a brief intermission recap, but yeah, we're gonna opt not to have an interview here with anybody from the Patriots dressing room, as it was kind of a difficult period. So stay tuned here. We'll bring you back to John Baranowski in just a few moments' time.
It's John Baranowski here for CrossIceFeed.com. The official scoring here for the first period. The first goal came just 5 minutes in. That was scored by a number 19, which was Pesic, assisted by 23, Timoko, and number 18, Maltz. And then the shorthanded goal for the Whalers, putting them up, came from number 12, Brissett, and assist from number 10, Medeiros. So the Hampton Roads Whalers go up 2-0. The second goal there, a shorthanded goal on a call against number 12 of the Patriots, who who happens to be number 96, Nasser. Difficult situation. What are you going to do? Shorthanded goal there for the Hampton Roads Whalers. I feel like I mixed that up, didn't I? They're motioning at me like I mixed.
Can't hear a single thing you're saying, but I trust you.
Really? It was Jenkins' penalty. The Patriots managed to let up a shorthanded goal. You guys still can't hear me?
No, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we're looking at now. A couple penalties each way. Seems like a pretty good game from down here, but that's your official score. It's 2-0 for the Hampton Roads Whalers.
A little bit flat, John, if you can compare it to last weekend. The Patriots' chemistry isn't working as well as it did against Atlanta. Inserting a few new guys into the lineup, taking out, obviously, the guys who were injured last weekend. Do you think it's affecting them in any way in that first period, trying to get to know each other once again?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we had Alex Gross over here right in front of the box, slamming his stick down when he didn't get a pass. He was waiting for, I'm not sure who the other player was, to start that pass, to start the neutral zone regroup, and it just didn't come to him. And he seemed very frustrated afterwards. Makes you wonder if there are some things going on behind the scenes. We just said in the podcast earlier this week that the cohesion is what makes this team so good, as the Zamboni goes in front of me. The cohesion goes so good, so well, and it just doesn't seem to be there quite as much. I don't know if they're not as hyped. I don't know if it's just, not a beginning of the season. It's not a home opener. It's a smaller crowd. There could be any number of reasons. But you're right. There does seem to be a little bit of chemistry issues, and that's up to Coach Ziegler to try and figure out what needs to be done, if that's shuffling of lines, if that's just as simple as doing some trust falls between these guys.
Huh.
It's all about locker room.
Now, we know the talent's there, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
It's just a matter of getting them all on the same page, and Mikey Carr inserted back in the lineup. We saw Smith and Wensley last weekend just clicking like you wouldn't believe, and I'm having a hard time seeing them getting anything going so far in this first period. So I think the big killer there is the shorthanded goal. Those things are like daggers to teams,
Well, it completely deflates you. I mean, you're going up, you're on a man advantage, you have all the momentum rolling towards you, and then to be punched back like that, it's rough. It really is, because it's a slip-up. slip up that shouldn't have happened. Every goal there's some weakness that happened at some point. Some mistake happened.
Yeah, we'll get it
as much.
It's
when something goes wrong and there's a whole team of people, that blame gets spread out around the whole team. When it happens on the power play, it's a whole lot more acute.
Yep,
and that pain, it's a dagger. A dagger is the right descriptor there.
I wouldn't call it cute. What are you talking about? Oh, acute. Yeah.
Obtuse?
Obtuse? Yeah.
Well, I'm usually the obtuse guy, but I think I'm a pretty acute pain over here.
Hey, what does it sound like? The vocals coming from the coaching staffs from either sides. I mean, what are you hearing? Are you hearing much coming from Coach Ziegler?
Well, between the multiple panes of glass between us all, and then the three of us in the box, and of course the ambient noise, you don't hear as much as you might think. I'm not exactly Pierre Maguire here,
you're
just sitting between
between the bodies and the glasses.
Stearns, I think that was a bald joke.
Yeah, hey, quiet.
I don't want to
Was?
anything. I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but he got you pretty good.
Anyways. No, I mean, I think there's a little bit of shouting going back and forth. It just seems that Hampton Roads has things a little more together. They clearly they rolled into town expecting to win, and I think that it's not so much that they're hungrier, that they expect it. And that confidence begets confidence.
John,
when your coaching staff is that confident, the players get confident.
Would it be safe to say that they're hungry like the Wolves?
Indeed. I would say it's the Duran effect.
Got it.
And no, I said they weren't that hungry, but they are sound as a pound.
Right.
At any moment, we could stop the 80s reference.
Yes, we can.
It's not going to happen.
Any moment.
We'll stop it right here. All right. John, thanks for your insight, and we'll talk back with you soon.
But I can.
All right. Thank you, John Baranowski. Stay tuned, everybody. We're going to go into a little bit of a break here with Johnny's Hockey History. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Prince William Ice Center here in Woodbridge, Virginia. 2-0. Hampton on top of the Potomac Patriots. Interesting stuff we were talking about earlier. Something about Wolves.
Yeah, I like how these conversations could go in all sorts of different directions here.
Well, they got a lot to talk about during that intermission, I'm sure. Got to work out the... they got to iron things out a bit.
Yep.
Line combinations have to flow fluidly like they were in the past. Nothing has really changed except maybe the team you're playing against. But, I mean, yes, Hampton is a little bit more stable. And they have, they have more, I guess, more of the names that they're used to having in that organization. So they know how each other operate. So let's see if the Patriots can kind of rally around and, combat that.
Yep, next goal's got to be theirs. You don't want to fall into a 3-0 deficit.
Boy.
But they do start this period shorthanded. 58 seconds left in Cameron Smith's high-sticking penalty.
Yes, indeed. So that is not good to start things off here. 58 seconds left on Cam Smith's penalty. Howland getting lectured here. And here we go. There it is. The face-off is finally won there as it goes back to Thayer. Far side, and he'll dump it off into the bench, and we'll get another stoppage of play.
Good start.
6 seconds off the clock to start this second period.
First and foremost, we got to step it up in the shot department.
Yeah, we do.
Get some pucks on Brost. He has been a very laid-back individual back there.
Not very tested.
Nope.
And it's up top for Maltz. Down to the far circle or far corner. Oh, and a dangerous opportunity there, but swept out nicely by Chris Howland. Just a reminder, we talked to Howland and a couple other players at the Patriots Playback. Check it out on youtube.com/crossicefeed or subscribe through the iTunes store. Get all the audio from that hour-long podcast.
It was a marathon.
It was. Talked to everybody. Adagoki with it now over to the near side. And Brissett working with him there, fed to the front and almost stuffed back door by Carpenter. But he just couldn't nail it home.
Nice.
Over the far corner now for Carpenter again. He'll hammer that one up top, and it'll be steered away by Gray and down inside the Whalers zone it goes. And we're back to five-side hockey in 1 second. And there it is. Cam Smith's out of the box, and here comes Mendoza. Kind of gave it away to Brissett there. Brissett coming in along the left wing here. Cutting his way to the circle, and he turns it over. Cam Smith couldn't handle it there. Mendoza will find it. No, it's chopped away from him. Carter Schultz going down there toe-to-toe with Carpenter. Adagoki being taken out of the boards. He loses control of the puck. No, he'll find it again off the stick of Mikey Carr. And it's set up and turned over to Cam Smith as the attempt was for Maltz in the slot. Cam Smith getting some speed there on a fresh sheet of ice. Cam Smith trying to cut his way to the front. Puck got ahead of him there, but he finds it. Over to the near circle, stops, turns, curls back the other way. Up top to the point to Mendoza, setting up a pass along the half boards for Mikey Carr. Back up top to Mendoza, and a long shot there. Whew, he teed that one up.
Might have gotten a piece of it from Hampton Rose player.
Quite possibly. It deflected way up high there. Cam Smith to the front to Mendoza with a shot, and Bros makes a save. The rebound caught out of the air there. Patriots keeping it in. Mikey Carr tied up there with Mendoza, but he'll steer it into the near corner. Down there to chase is Jake Wensley. Wensley feeding it back behind the goal line, trying to hook up with Smith. And it'll be turned over to the Whalers, who will regroup behind their cage. Oh, they could have gotten caught with too many men.
Away with
boy. Up top, Nasser taking a shot, and Bros gloving that one out of the air.
I feel like if any line is going to get these guys going a little bit, it's going to be Carr, Smith, and Wensley, especially based off of last weekend. Smith and Wensley were just clicking all over the place.
Smith and Wensley sounds like a gun, like a Smith and Wesson.
I'm sure we can do something with it. I'm sure we could.
Yeah. Shall we call them the pistol line? Smith and Wensley? No?
Let me see what I can do.
Come up with something, shall you?
Let me see what I can do.
All right. Face off to the right. Now we're getting some last-minute changes here. Maybe not. Buddy Neighbor going to go back out there. Whalers trying to direct traffic on where everyone should be. Not sure where everyone's going to be at the end of this. Addison will go and take the draw against Pouliot.
Oh.
Fooled the DJ. Here comes the chance now. Strikar's walking in, taking a shot. Oh, that one's off on the 17th green.
It's a good approach, though.
It is. Pitching wedge. Had a lot of angle to it.
You definitely see the difference between this Potomac Patriots team and the one from the first period, though. A little bit more lively, getting some shots on goal here, a little bit more aggressive as well.
Taking the chances, yeah.
Yep.
A nice little setup there on the faceoff. Same style of faceoff win there for the Patriots. Strikar's shot goes all the way over to the near side. Edgington crunching his man into the boards, keeping it active now in the near corner. Pesic turns it over. Strikar's trying to find it to the front. Strikar's will chase down to the far corner. Up top to the blue line. Glatt keeping it in, launches this one into the air, down back behind the goal line. Pesic chasing it down over to Addison. Addison along the near side boards, trying to clear it up, and it will find its way to the stick of Gillette. Gillette gaining speed, cutting in on his backhand to the front. Moyer to save the rebound, and a turnaround shot there by Jones, who was cutting in. Strikar's had it pretty much stripped off of his stick. Clearing attempt is successful there. No, they're going to be on the late offside there.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a successful clear, but they thought they had it still in there, the Whale Tail did, but 16:57 remains here in the second. 2-0 Whalers, 21-8 in shots. So they're getting a few in on goal.
Clearing the puck for the Patriots out of their own zone, still an issue for them. I mean, the giveaways are going to cost them here at some point. It hasn't yet, but just got to be careful, that's all.
Nam stepping into his check. Howland back there to support. As Medeiros is going to keep it in there, but it's underneath Nam at the moment. And a good support there by Gross, but he has it taken away from him. Second try by Gross, trying to wrap it around there for Howland on the pass. Trying to drag it through Maltz. Up ahead for Medeiros to Maltz. Maltz had it chopped away nicely there by Peter Nam. Out into the neutral zone it goes, past the red line and back into the Whaler zone. Back there with it is Sam Jenkins. Set up a pass now for Velker. Velker in front of the Patriots bench. Through center for Medeiros. Medeiros trying to move it for Jenkins. Jenkins didn't see it coming. Here comes a 2-on-1 with Gross developing. Gross coming in. Drags it through and getting his leg down there. It was Carpenter who blocked off that drag move that Gross tried to finish off. Now back the other way of the Whalers with a shot along the far post, and Moyer reaches out and holds on. Their 22nd shot on goal. 16-10 remains here in a second.
Yeah, Gross couldn't do a nice little toe drag around the defender there, but still another opportunity to put the puck in the net. Kind of fizzled away.
We can't hold back.
We gotta
take the shot.
We need a spark here or something. No, you're absolutely right. We gotta shoot that puck.
Yeah.
22-8. It's obviously what one of the issues is here.
Face off one back by the Whalers all the way up top, and Atagoki had to chase it out into the neutral zone. Brissett having trouble with it there. Over to the near side boards. Carr setting up a pass now for Wensley. Wensley feeding it to the front, trying to find Cam Smith, but nice stick deflection there by Alex Brissett. Brissett putting it down for Buddy Neighbor. Carr trying to chop at it like a lumberjack, but the Whalers will fish it out into the neutral zone. Cam Smith looking for an opportunity here to get to the puck first, but no, the Whalers do, and Brissett will pick it up now. Over the near side wing for Atagoki. Across the line, stops, feeds it ahead, trying to get Brissett, but having trouble handling that pass, and it'll be Carr to Smith here, but Smith couldn't get hold of it. And the Whalers, with the neutral zone battle, will win this one out as Addison will send it all the way around the horn. Alex Brissett along the half boards, trying to feed a pass. Up ahead there for Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh behind the back, over to Addison, whose shot goes wide. Over to the near side boards. Pesic winds up, takes a shot. That one went off a shin up front. I believe Mendoza just went wide of the post. Up top, far blue line, shot, save, rebound off in the corner it goes. Trying to keep it active is Ryan Gillette for the Whalers. Jones passing it up top to the point. The point shot deflected through, stopped up by the Patriots, and a breakaway chance now for Mikey Carr with a backhand
shoot the
pass
puck
to Smith, and it just gets steered aside by the Whalers, who come back 3-on-3 with Jones with a drop pass, with a shot and a pass saved by Moyer. 14:35 left here in a second. 2-0 Whalers. High stick waved off as Mendoza was the offender, and the Whalers touched up. Into the far circle. Patriots trying to clear it out. Strikehar's looking for a between-the-legs pass. It bounced off and back over to Mendoza, who leads the charge out here into the neutral zone. Mendoza back behind the cage, setting that puck for Carpenter there. Sent over to the near side boards, trying to find Kavanaugh.
Nice keep.
The Whalers, but kept in there. Nasser, cross-ice feed to nobody there, and Carpenter will play it up along the far circle and send it up for the Whalers and out as Maltz will chip it in. No icing. Jonas Glatt hauling the linesman there, almost taking him down. The horse collar, no call. Velker, a little spin move to the front. It's loose. Moyer will find it in the crease and hold on and get some pushing and shoving after the fact, and somebody might be sitting for two.
I think we're going to let them skate off on their own on this one.
Well, the second whistle was kind of unnecessary then.
Stearns going back to the play down here.
Yeah.
Coming in on a 2-on-1, Mikey Carr.
And Smith, yeah.
You got to take that shot. When you have 8 shots posted in the game, you got to have it. You cannot be cute with your line mates. You got to put a puck on that. At least try and get a rebound out of it or something.
Yeah, we don't want cute. We want
don't be cute. Just go to the net.
manly. Manly passes, manly shots, manly goals. Nothing cute. Nothing fluffy. Here it goes. Howland trying to get that pass over to Ellis. Ellis will pick it up along the near side boards. Ellis, pass cut off by Maltz. Trying to get that pass over to Glatt, but now it's turned over to Gray. Gray along the far side of the neutral zone, trying to cut around a Whaler, but fortunately the Finn got the puck and slapped it out through. Ahead now for Medeiros, who takes his shot right into the logo of Moyer, who holds on, no rebound coming. They're just peppering Moyer with anything.
Moyer's goals against is going to go right through the floor if this continues. He'll see over 50 shots this game if this trend keeps up.
Save percentage will look good though.
Yeah, I think it will.
And to the right of Moyer it goes. Waiting, and they'll toss out Adegoke.
He's a little reluctant to go.
Really? You want me to leave? Brissett loses that face-off in replacement of Adegoke. Over to the near side board. Somebody does something with something. Adegoke has the puck, trying to walk into the slot. On the backhand, and it's cut off by Nam. Nam over to the near side boards. Picked up by Pesic. Pesic to the front. Just goes wide. And he clears the zone. Buddy Neighbor will pick it up at the red line. Dumping it in. His team tagging up on the offside. Thayer couldn't pull through everybody there with it. Now it's fed to the front with a
nice
shot.
save.
Great pad save by Dustin Moyer. Trying to get up in the far corner there. We got a couple of Patriots, a couple of Whalers going at it. And it's fed up top. Over to Neighbor. Neighbor in front of his own bench. Curls away from Smith. Smith staying on him there. Neighbor almost losing control of it. Nam squeezing him into the boards. Wensley taking out his man Brissett, and he'll take the puck with him. And he'll try to clear it out, but in the way of it there was, well, somebody. I believe it was 23, but here comes a shot through the slot and at one time, and a behind the net shot. Great opportunity for the Whalers, with Moyer standing tall. Over to Neighbor, far circle, winds up, takes a shot, deflected off into the far corner. Mystery man earlier was Tinoco I was trying to find on my roster. Carr up ahead now for Smith. Smith's got 2 Whalers to get around. Gets away from 1, gets away from 2, takes a shot. Rose freaks out and makes a save. Steered over to the near side it goes. Breaking out with it now. Kavanaugh up ahead now for Gillette. Gillette stops, almost having it poked away there by Mendoza, but nice checking effort there by Puglia. Gillette gets taken out hard there. And the puck will be taken away by Schultz, who leads a pass ahead out of the reach of everybody, and this one will come back and icing.
11:43 left to go here in the second period. Shots 29-9. We haven't seen a shot count like this since last year. I mean, this is very new to this team, coming off of last weekend's successes. So we're gonna have to see what they're gonna do to get themselves back in this game. They have to get the next goal. They have to shoot that puck.
Another face-off to the left of Moyer. Waiting on things to go here. 2-0 Whalers still. 11:40 left here in the second period. Strike Cards leading a 2-on-1 with Nasser, but he's got some back checking to deal with, and it's turned over, and the Whalers will try to pick it up along the far half boards. And Nasser, if he can reach back there, no. He's going to get outplayed there by the Whalers. They're going to come back with Kavanaugh. And Kavanaugh having it taken away from him, and this one goes up into the ceiling. It got tangled up with some paraphernalia up there, so we'll get a stoppage play.
Trying to scramble here to find a solution to this problem. Same team pretty much. They've added players, they've taken a few players away, but pretty much the same team as last weekend.
Everyone getting into it with Cotton Eye Joe as Alex Gross comes across the line, winds up, takes his shot, and that one gets deflected up in the protective netting. Just gonna keep going with it.
Next door is bumping, by the way. I don't know if you saw the people in there, but they are jam-packed next door in the Patriots press box or whatever.
Hello in the Patriots lounge.
The lounge, that's what I'm trying to think of.
And Howland trying to find it in his feet. Backhands it over to the open wing on the near side. And the Whalers will find it. Addison up to Medeiros. It's cleared all the way back behind Moyer. Schultz drops it off for Mendoza. Gross losing his stick. He'll pick it up again, but it comes up to Addison along the near point. Being pressured by Gross, makes a play over to Medeiros. Medeiros, goal line, over, Velker, shot. Pad save by Moyer. 10:50 left here in the second. 30-9 shots in favor of Hampton Roads.
There's the brass bonanza. You had to do it at some point.
You have to.
You had to do it. Now, how many of these kids were old enough to remember the Hartford Whalers?
They left in '97, so a lot of them were probably about 3 or 2 years old when they moved. Actually, there was one that was born the year that they were moved, and that was Regan Kavanaugh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Now we're dating ourselves.
Oh boy. Yep, that was about what, 12 at the time, 13 at the time? Good Lord. As you were as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Cam Smith trying to get things going here, but he has a puck played away from him by Sam Jenkins. Going to lead the charge out here as he sends a pass up through neutral. Sticked out of the air nicely there by Jonas Glatt. Cam Smith couldn't find the puck. Maybe it's the lighting in here or something. It's just, it's different. There's something different about this team in comparison to last weekend against Atlanta.
We're going to go with lighting?
There's no flow. Maybe it's the lighting.
It is. There is no flow to this game right now for the Potomac Patriots.
Actually, it does seem a little bit darker in here, doesn't it? Yeah, see? I'm not the only one.
Cue up the lighting.
And Edgington back behind the goal line. Curls back behind that goal line again. Gives the puck over to Jonas Glatt. Glatt to Edgington again, over along the near side boards. Out of the reach of Mikey Carr. This one misses everybody. No icing.
Should not be icing. Nope.
Jenkins will pick it up back behind the goal line. Sweeping it over the near side half boards. Adagoki putting it up through center. Peter Nam's going to find it over along the front of the Hampton Roads bench. Now we're going to get a call. Too many men is what I hear.
On Potomac.
Yep. I count 5.
I must have missed it. There's 3 of them out there, so obviously I got the call right. Not going to argue with that one.
Why does he love it? Like, this DJ loves it.
9:35 left to go in the second period. Man, what is the solution? There's not much we can do.
I don't know. The solution is held by a mad scientist somewhere in a lab in Transylvania.
We'll correct that code.
We'll find it. We'll find it.
Patriots penalty, a bench minor for too many men on the ice, served by number 71, Chris Howland. Too many men on the ice against the Patriots on the Reebok penalty kill.
So, Whalers with another opportunity here. They have a shorthanded goal. I don't think they have a power play goal, if I remember correctly.
Let's keep it that way, huh?
Yeah, let's hope so. Yep, back for Brost. Brost setting up a pass for Medeiros. Medeiros looking into the neutral zone, finding Velker. Velker getting ahead of Pouliot, setting up
Nice
one
save.
time and a great save there by Moyer. And Grosso cleared out into the neutral zone. Brissett cutting it off at the red line. Adagoki over along the near side, enters the zone. Being shadowed there by Pouliot. Pass up top. Maltz winds up, takes a shot, deflected off the stick of Gross along the side of the net. Loose up front. A lot of traffic there. Puck still not covered up.
Oh,
we got a
penalty.
late call coming, and
Gonna
I'm
have
not
an
sure what's
elbow?
coming up to.
Might have an elbow.
Might be against Hampton.
No, I don't know. I think it's going against Potomac.
High stick. Oh no, it is James Thayer going
Yep.
for high sticking. Oh.
I don't think it's a high stick. That's a surprising call. If anything, I would have given him an elbow. He came in hot to that scrum in the center, and I don't know. This is gonna be a tough one.
5-on-3 for the next 53 seconds. 8:28 left here in the second period. 2-0 Hampton. It's starting to sound like a broken record here. Patriots are sponsored by Threads Inc. in Dumfries, Virginia. Check out threads-inc.com for your sports embroidery and more.
How old's Moyer?
Moyer?
Yeah.
Dustin Moyer?
Yeah.
He's born in 95.
Nice
Oh, that shot,
save.
that save. Speaking of which, yeah.
Someone's gonna need to buy him a pop from the lounge next door after this game. Holy smokes.
James Thayer, units for high sticking. Thayer, 2 for high sticking on the Reebok penalty kill.
Oh, the clunky noises. I'm sorry about that, folks. Up top and out it goes. 45 seconds left to kill on a 5-on-3. Patriots in a bit of a difficult situation. And it's Maltz stopping it up. Over to Adagoki. Adagoki walking in, sending it back door. And a wraparound attempt there. No, he's not going to go for it. Adagoki.
Oh,
And here
my
comes a
God.
short-handed chance. No, Adagoki will get there first. Man, he's got size on him.
Yes, he does. He's a big guy.
6'1", 215, 215 pounds. He's a big boy. I wish I was 6'1" so I can justify 215 pounds. I just revealed a little too much information. Adagoki along the near side circle. 5 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Over to the far circle for Maltz. 5-on-3 running out. Brissett sending up into the slot, and we're back to 5-on-4.
Couldn't get anything set up on that two-man advantage. No shots on goal.
Great work by the Patriots there. They still have to fend off a minute on the shorthand here. And a nice work there. And
Nice
a nice
catch,
snag
Coach.
there by Coach Newton, who grabbed that one right out of the air. Nice glove hand. Reflecting off the stick of Adagoki and out.
7:23 left to go in the second period. A fast period.
Oh, yeah.
This one's flown by, but shots 32-9 in favor of Hampton Roads. We keep saying the next goal has to be Potomac's, but when you're at the man advantage, or when you're against the man advantage, it ain't gonna happen.
Get it together.
I gotta get it together.
Across the line, winds up, takes a shot, and a kick save there by Moyer. Oh, a lot of damage to the boards over there, I'm sure, after that one, as it goes all the way down to Brost. 35 seconds left, and that does not count as a shot, Mr. Baranowski. I caught that. Oh boy. I'll have him take that one off the board. Goes down, across the line, Medeiros. Losing control there as Addison will have to pick up the loose puck. Takes a shot, goes well wide. On the far side, Tinoco keeping it active. But it'll be picked away by Carter Schultz, who finds an open wing and sends it down the length of the ice. 10 seconds left to kill. Now we will see some 5-on-5 hockey. Coach Ziegler is rallying his troops there, saying, get off the ice, make the change. We need to get our real lines out there. And it's chipped up to the blue line, and Alex Gross will clear it out through center.
Nice
Smith,
touch.
a pass over to Wensley. Wensley's got one to beat. He gets clocked up high by Jones there. No call. Kind of surprised on that one, actually. On the near side boards, Cam Smith trying to reach for it. Medeiros will take it away. Medeiros deking out one, sends it over. Shot, they score! Jonathan Jones making it 3-0 Whalers. 6:06 left here in the second period. Medeiros and Jones hooking up for a 3-goal lead.
Yeah, 2-on-1 there, and Jones got loose and got that puck and did what he needed to do with it. He buried it stick side on Dustin Moyer, and you had to figure this was coming. 34 shots on goal against the Potomac Patriots. Yeah, come on now. This is not the team that we saw last weekend. Something's got to give here for the Patriots. They got to get something going. 6:06 left to go here in the second period.
And it comes along the near side boards. Whalers right back in the Patriot zone, but Cam Smith will find it over to Carr. And along the far circle it goes, D to D. Edgington up ahead now for Carr.
Number 7, Jonathan Jones, assisted by number 10, Corey Medeiros, and number 19, Cody Pesic. That's Jones from Meadows and Pesic. At 6:06.
I don't know who Meadows is, but Medeiros getting the helper on that one. And Glatt will pick it up in that far corner. 5:20 left here in the second, 3-0 Whalers. Patriots got to come out here clicking on all cylinders. But now here comes Carr. Carr trying to get around one to squeeze out two, but he loses the puck over to Buddy Neighbor. On the near side for Alex Brissett. Brissett across the line, winds up, puts it right into the logo of Dustin Moyer, and he holds on for a faceoff. Just a reminder, you can follow us on Twitter, Cross Ice Feed. And also don't forget to like us on Facebook too. I am fighting a sinus infection for sure, Mr. Shrems.
It sounds like it.
You're going to be calling the next game.
You are responsible for what happens. I will tell you that much.
Here's that shot right over the head of Moyer from Alex Brissett. And the Whalers keeping it still inside the Patriots zone. Up top it goes. Pesic, far circle. Being aggravated there by Ellis, but it goes off in that far corner. And Adegoke to the front. Backhand shot. Dustin Moyer makes the save. And the rough stuff comes out. Everyone's slapping each other in the face, and it's just such a mess down there. I wouldn't call it kung fu fighting now, but it was borderline. Borderline.
Yeah, they're going to have to make sure that the Patriots keep their head on the shoulders. I mean,
that's Tanaka's going to the box there, so we got another cross-ice feed power play.
Yeah, Potomac's going to have to make sure they don't get wrangled into dumb retaliatory penalties.
Don't buy into it.
You gotta keep your head on straight. You gotta find a way to get one. One before the period ends here. Power play has been iffy. I mean, the shots have not come when they needed to, so it's clutch that they get one here.
Mendoza along the near side, setting things up here. And it's cleared out. Adegoke looking for a shorthanded opportunity here. He strips it away from Mendoza. Here he comes in on goal. Comes and takes a shot. Nice stick save there by Moyer. This guy has got hands. Here he comes again, feeding it up for Brissett with the backhand shot. They score. It's a shorthanded goal for the Hampton Roads Whalers, the second one of the night. Adegoke working with Alex Brissett.
That's the second shorthanded goal of the game, I believe.
Yep. Oh boy.
Do some soul searching here in the locker room. 4:22 left to go here in the second period.
Sold mine years ago to become a broadcaster.
Down 4-0.
Oh boy.
This is not the way they wanted to open up a Saturday night here at the Prince William Ice Center. Trying to group behind the net.
You will not use this headset, don't worry. Howland setting it up along the near side for Gross. Oh, and Gross trying to get around Medeiros here. Here's the goal call.
Larry Adegoke. Brissett from Adegoke at 4:22.
It's loose up front. Gray trying to lift it. Couldn't do it. Comes along the near side, up top to the blue line for Gross. Gross back over to Gray. Down low, Howland.
There it is.
Up front. Oh, and he trying to do a 1-2 punch there with Wensley up front, but it goes wide. Howland walking to the front, takes his shot, misses the far side, and back over on that far blue line. Mendoza keeping it active up top, and a backhand feed by Howland goes off into the corner for Gray. Gray dumping it down over to the near side for Wensley. Wensley getting crunched to the boards, gets some support for Howland. Howland to the front, up top to Gross. Gross back to the front, and too many Whalers in the way, and they'll clear it out through neutral as they have 30 seconds left on the man advantage. 3:15 left here in the second. 4-0 Hampton Roads. Ooh, and a two-hand chop by Gullet. Goes a miss there. And Howland will pop it ahead now for Cam Smith. 20 seconds left, and he gets taken out. And they're going to call that one.
Kneeing? Are they going to get him on the knee?
And a trip. Well, potato, I guess.
Either way. By the way, another 16 seconds of 2-man advantage for these Potomac Patriots. I mean, if they can get 2 quick strikes here to end the period, I mean, they're at least back in the game, but you got to wonder what's going on with this team. 2 short-handed goals in 1 game. That's going to be a tough pill to swallow, Stearns.
Hopefully they can flash one in right here. Here comes Carr with drag through with the shot blocked. Sends it up top to Edgington. 10 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Edgington looking to hurry things up. Over to the far side. A shot and a save there off the side of the net off of a Thayer shot. Cam Smith up top. Thayer winds up. Takes it through. Oh, and it just goes wide. Over the near side, we are 5-on-4 for the next minute and 35. 2:35 left here in the second. Patriots down 4-0. Made a power play goal here. Up front. And it's underneath the body. Oh, and it goes through Bruce. Oh, and I think that one may have crossed the goal line. Nobody's going to say anything, but it's going to be a hand pass instead. So never mind what I just said.
Did you touch that puck in the crease? Or? Oh, no, it's not going to be on the offense. Duh.
2:23 left here, and the faceoff will be outside. Oh, goodness, Mr. Shrems. Oh, goodness.
We need a solution to this problem.
Not sure where we're going here with this face-off.
Well, if it was a hand pass, it was against the Potomac Patriots, so.
It should come outside.
It should be outside.
If it was covered by them, it should be a penalty shot.
I'm not exactly sure.
Well, his body was in the crease.
I'm confused.
We gotta get these referees mic'd up.
That's my next investment. Buddy Neighbor clearing it all the way around the boards.
Oh, nice hit.
Oh, baby.
On the process speed power play.
Well, Gross is going to lead it out here now. Up ahead for Wensley. Wensley getting around Neighbor. Neighbor trying to poke it away. On his backhand, Wensley over to the near side, and he'll take it all the way up top to Mendoza. Back to Wensley. Wensley, cross-ice feed over to Gross with a shot. Gross makes a save. Pushing and shoving. Howland was about 10 feet away from Gross, so he's going to get a little bit of a shove.
You know, they've certainly had their opportunities in this period with the man advantage, and they have not been able to convert any. Keep those shots coming, though. They have to keep peppering Gross. The rebound will come. They will find the back of the net, but they just got to keep on it.
He's got another thing coming. Wensley taking the face off. Stuck there in the circle there, and Howland will find it. There it is. Somebody finally touched it. Hedigoki trying to clear it around the boards. It'll be Gray trying to move it back, but it's kicked aside over to the half boards. Brissett trying to steer it away. Howland still with it there, but sent over to that far half boards where Buddy Neighbor is graciously awaiting it. He turns it over to Howland, and he got kind of grabbed.
He got held up there a little bit.
Yeah. None. Hedigoki comes back the other way. Going for another shorthanded try. The shot goes high and above the cage.
Good luck.
Trying to set up a home run pass there for strikers, but it was intercepted by the Whalers, who have 15 seconds kill. 1:15 left here in the second period. 4-0 Whale Tail. Gray marching through around Medeiros, setting it up front, and nobody there to retrieve it for the Patriots. A lot of guessing on where these passes are supposed to go. Nasser teeing it up, hits the glass behind the cage, and it goes over to the far half boards for Gray. Gray over skating the puck. We'll go back to try to retrieve it there as it's sitting there between the legs of a couple of Whalers players. It was between the legs of Velker. Comes up along the near side for Hedigoki. Hedigoki top of the circle, drops it off. Pesek takes a shot, blocked up front by Thayer. Over the near side corner it goes. And Hedigoki trapping his man on the boards. Velker in there to support him. Trying to sweep it out is Ellis. Chip Ellis trying to move it along here, along with Thayer. 20 seconds left to go here in the second period. Pesek up top, over to the far side to Carpenter. Carpenter. And Hedigoki's going out on a change. And that was maybe too many men on the ice, but here comes a shot on the Moyer. The rebound. I don't know how that one made its way back behind the goal line. 5 seconds left. And the Whalers are just going to ice the rest of the time off the clock as they'll go into the locker room up 4-0. Well, we'll get a recap from John, and I need to go regroup.
Yeah. We got to figure this one out, Stearns.
Oh, we got a lot to figure out. Stay tuned here on the Cross Ice feed. 4-0 Hampton Roads.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. John Baranowski here from the Prince William Ice Center, home of your Potomac Patriots. It's 4-0 in favor of the Hampton Roads Whalers. Another shorthanded goal. This period worked out much like the last, and the scoring started a whole lot later. 6:06 remaining in the second. We had the goal from number 7 Jones, assisted by Medeiros, and number 19 Pesic. Pesic and Medeiros have been on the score sheet multiple times now. And then a second goal, this time shorthanded with 4:22 remaining in the second period. It was 22 Brissett from number 13 Atagoke, and I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. I do apologize if not.
I think we're shooting for Atagoke.
Atagoke?
Yep, Atagoke.
Okay, close enough.
Yep.
I will correct it for the future. And even penalties on both sides. We've seen a lot of high sticking against the Patriots. Something they're going to have to worry about. That's just another measure of not being totally in control, of not being totally calm and focused within a game. That's one of those penalties, just like a hook, which the Patriots have against them as well. That happens whenever you miss a step and you decide to do something to try and catch up a little bit, something a little outside the rules. That's one, like the first of the extracurriculars, really. So Patriots need to play a little more focused, especially on the power play. That's just it. When a mistake like that happens, when it happens on the power play, it hurts. It takes the wind out of your sails. And let's put it this way: there's a reason they haven't been able to get things going. It's because they can't maintain momentum on the thing that should give them the most. That is the power play.
Yeah, no, it's clear as day that Alex Brissett has their number on the PK. He's nailed 2 shorthanded goals. They cannot give him any more opportunities with anything when they're with the man advantage, John. And you have to wonder, with all the opportunities they had in this period, they got nothing to show for it, and the shots were just not there as well.
39-15, and I've been a little loosey-goosey on
I saw that.
Oh yeah, I mean I've let a couple go. That's just it. You have to err on a side here sometimes, and I would say that it all evens out. Just like statistically speaking, professionally speaking, whenever you have people doing a poll, you expect as many people to lie about their age to be older as lie about their age to be younger. So it evens out. And that's just it with these shots. The Patriots are getting some of the ones that maybe not everyone would keep, and vice versa. And it's still 39-15. That's a big differential.
Yeah, we're gonna have a tough time clawing our way back into this one. I wonder, what's Hampton Roads doing? Their defense is impressive. The back checking is obviously there. They're protecting their goaltender and the shutout. But what else are they doing? I mean, it's a good tempoed hockey game. It's nothing dirty. There's something. Can you shed some light as to what?
I haven't seen a team stick work in a long time. These guys can poke check, they can sweep check, they're getting the pucks away from the Patriots quickly and effectively and doing it without calls against them, and rightfully so. These guys are really good at placing that poke check, that sweep check exactly where it needs to be, and it's negated a lot of potential possibilities for the Patriots. They can't get things going if you can't hold on to the puck. Is that the Patriots not protecting the puck enough? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that Hampton Roads just that good with the twig. But you got to try and play against it somehow. Going to have to stretch out a little more puck protection. You got to do something. Get those passes a little quicker. Don't set up quite as quickly. You have to try and outwork this team, outsmart this team. It's a chess match sometimes. You have to see something, read, react, and adjust. And right now the Patriots just haven't adjusted through 2 periods.
Yeah, I'm thinking R.J. Ziegler's giving them a little bit of a talk in there, telling them how to get back, even swing the momentum slightly in their favor. They can get a goal and kind of build off of that. But like you said, 15 shots. It may not do it in this game.
Yeah, I mean that's just it. All it takes is one thing to get the momentum back in your favor, but you got to find it. You got to do it. If that's a big shot, a big save, big goal. Even a bit of a fisticuffs, whatever works.
Yep.
Whatever works. You got to get that big hit or something to get some steam rolling.
Awesome. Thanks, John.
All right, John, we'll catch up with you, a little bit later with your 3 stars of the game.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the Prince William Ice Center. 4-0 Hampton Roads after 2. One more to go. 20 minutes. Can they pull off a huge comeback or what?
Start with the shots.
Start with the shots.
Start with the shots, then we'll go from there.
Patty the Patriot in the house here, firing everybody up. And we're waiting for the Patriots to come to center here to get things going. "20 minutes, 15 shots. Oh boy. Here we go. Face off one back by the Patriots to Mendoza. Mendoza back in his own zone, going D to D with Schultz. Schultz through center, turned over to Velker. Velker trying to pop it back in. Howling got in the way of that one. Trying to move it ahead for Gross, but Gross was a little too far ahead of the play here. Now here comes a chance. Howland coming across the line, walking in, taking a shot. Gross to save the rebound, trying to get it around him, trying to move it to the front. It's loose in the blue play. They score! Mark my words, fanny packs are coming back. They get on the board with 19:36 left here in the third.
If you were looking for something to build off of, I think that's going to be something pretty sweet. 20 seconds into this game, and they are on the board, and that's a step in the right direction. I didn't see, there was a huge mess of people in front. I didn't see who ended up putting it in, though. We'll get the call from the referee, who hasn't gone to the score box yet, but
quite possibly he has, and we just missed that. Here it goes.
no, he's still giving. Okay,
There you go. All right, we got it. So probably 71 from 51.
we'll get it up here in a second.
Here comes another chance. Trying to step in there is Mikey Carr. Over the near side of Mendoza.
The Patriot goal, scored by number 51, Alex Gross. Assisted by number 71, Chris Howland. And number 61, Nick Gray.
You forgot Nick Gray.
I forgot Gray. So 51, 71, 61 are your lottery numbers. Good luck. And it was Ellis trying to feed it to the front. Cam Smith was wide open, along the near side boards. Patriots got some life in them here. Atagoki sending it deep inside the Patriots territory there. And now it's Moyer leaving it back there for Peter Nam. And for Cam Smith now, up for Gross. Gross with a nice cross-ice feed there, jumping over the stick of Thayer. No icing here, as it'll be Thayer getting there first. Thayer in the far corner. Pushed ahead now along the far side by Tinoco for Brissett. Brissett through center, turned over, and popped right back in by Nick Gray. 18.5 left here in the third, 4-1 Whalers. Patriots struck 24 seconds into this third frame. Nam, far side, moves it ahead on an open wing.
Nice.
Nobody there to pick it up, and it's an icing.
Well, they figured it out. Now they got to build off of it. 3 to go. I've seen crazier things happen.
Yeah. So the face-off to the right of Moyer. Howland and Maltz going toe-to-toe here. One back by Howland, but streaking in there was Addison. I beg your pardon, it's Velker. And trying to move it along. It's there along the far half boards up to the blue line. Or kept in there by the Whalers. Howland moving it ahead now, trying to find Gross. Gross is standing there waiting for it. Oh, Gross takes his man out in the boards. That's Carpenter. Carpenter still trying to kick it along for himself as he'll move it up for Maltz. Maltz paired up there with Medeiros in the neutral zone. Medeiros winds up, takes a shot, a
nice
one-time
save.
punch there. Justin Moyer making a save off of a Velker shot on a one-time.
You know, there's little doubt in my mind that Moyer's going to see more than 50 shots in this game, and you know, if he can hold on here and they can put a couple more inside the net, I think it'll be well worth it for him. But he's got to stay sharp. These shots are coming from every angle.
Yep, he steered that one off on the side there. 40 shots he's seen so far. Yeah, at this rate, he'll see 50 for sure. I agree with you there. Here comes a chance. Now they score. Oh, bar down Maltz. Lighten up Moyer there. 5-1 Whalers. There was a miscommunication up at the top there. Pouliot had collided with, I don't remember who it was, but that opened up a lane for Maltz, who just walked in and stormed one up top.
Yeah, there was some confusion, but he, that's off to Malt. He just roofed that thing. Malt just picked his corner and went with it, but that momentum we were talking about may be in a little bit of trouble right now.
So we have silence in the arena. Schultz trying to find it, and he collides with Jones, but now comes up for Gillette. Gillette, far circle, cutting in on his backhand, up along the side of the net with another try. Kavanaugh, the puck is loose up front, and we'll get it whistled down. No, I'm dying here.
Maltz, assisted by number 26, Trevor Walker. That's Maltz.
It's got to be the way he's holding the microphone. We do apologize for that, folks. And up ahead now, Carr couldn't get that one out of the air. Addison will find it, trying to get around Smith. Smith kicked it away. Smith leading the charge now, up ahead for Mikey Carr. Mikey Carr coming in. He's feeding it to somebody who thought was there, but they weren't. And this one comes outside the blue line. They told him it was off, and it's offside.
It seems like we don't have those breakouts like last weekend against
Crisp
Atlanta.
breakouts, yeah.
You know, there always seems to be some defender from Hampton Roads waiting or back checking as hard as he possibly can, and just prevents any scoring opportunity whatsoever. It's frustrating to watch.
And the Whalers had it in their zone for just a second. This one kind of cleared in there. It's Peter Nam. He'll take his man out on the boards, Captain Brissett. Howland back over to Thayer along the near side, trying to put it up along the left wing there for Gray. Gray having a little bit of a time. Thayer in there to support. We got 3 Patriots on this side here. This left wing is very crowded, and a hard check there. Taken by Tanner Tinoco. Whalers clearing it inside the Patriots zone. Nam going over to the far side there for Gross. Trying to set up a pass for Gray. Gray couldn't kick that one down. It goes down to length of the ice. No icing. Over to the near side. Howland to Gray. Gray fed it to the slot. Nobody there ready for it. Gross will find it. A little miscommunication by the Whalers. Here comes that feed to the front. Redirected a couple of times, and now pushing and shoving ensues. Nick Gray going toe-to-toe there with Cody Pesic. 16:06 left here in the third. 5-1 Whalers. 43-19 shots on the board.
It's very reminiscent of last year. You certainly want to get into that groove again. And we got a penalty coming up from Nick Gray, it looks like, for what happened after the play.
I'm surprised Pesic isn't in there either.
You would assume matching minors, but not the case. Nick Gray's going to go for 2. Didn't see the call from the ref, but we'll get it from Baranowski momentarily.
Yep. Face off all the way down in the Patriots zone to the left of Moyer. Puck squirts free there, but it comes up top to Carpenter. Carpenter over the opposite circle, back over to Carpenter. Playing catch there with Addison. Carpenter looking for a lane, doesn't have it, so we'll find Medeiros.
Nick Gray, 2 minutes for high sticking. Gray, 2 for high sticking on the Reebok penalty kill.
So he kind of came up high on him, I guess, behind the play there. I mean, it was kind of an after the fact, but up top to Addison. Addison takes his shot, almost takes off a few heads in the process as it hits the high glass. Up top, kept in there by Neighbor, who steps in. Neighbor, far circle. Oh boy, that one took out some portion of the ceiling and actually goes above the protective netting. And out of play. Really? All right. Face off to the right of Dustin Moyer. We do apologize. I am under the weather, and I'm toughing it out, man.
You are way under the weather.
Toughing it out. I love it when amateurs sing Journey. Howland going to take that face off against Adagoki. Howland wins it over, and it's cleared up in the air by Mikey Carr and down to Brost. Brost setting it up along the goal line there for Buddy Neighbor with 1:15 to kill on Nick Gray's high-sticking penalty. Alex Brissett getting around Carr with a head of steam here as he drops the pass for Pesic. Pesic's shot got blocked by Howland. Howland looking for an opening, and he finds it on the glass and out in the neutral zone. Chinoco back to chase inside of his own zone. Through center for Brissett. The drop pass there for Adagoki. Nice communication, nice flow to their passes.
It does flow.
Brissett, far half boards, looking. Trying to find that opening, and it's cut off there by the Patriots. Clearing attempt foiled. Thayer couldn't get a pass. Tinoco up top. Adagoki, far corner. Back to Tinoco. And Brissett's pass a little out of the reach of Neighbor, and it comes out to the red line. On the near side glass, Patty the Patriot trying to do something, but he's on the wrong side of the glass. Brissett along the near circle, up top to Neighbor. Neighbor shot, deflected through, and it goes off into the corner near side, where it's swept up by Justin Mendoza and sat down to length of the ice. 15 seconds left on the Reebok Hockey penalty kill. Visit them at ReebokHockey.com or come down to the Pro Shop here at the Prince William Ice Center to check out their selection. Wensley being faked out there by Neighbor with a cross-ice feed. Fed over to the middle to Kavanaugh, who walks in. Nice glove save there by Dustin Moyer.
We were talking with Coach Brad Jones, coach of the Empire team, before the game started, and he said this elite team has players from last year's Empire team, from last year's, we'll call them elite team. They know each other. They're
save there by Moyer. Yep.
They're familiar with the style of play. They're familiar with what it takes to get the job done, and it's pretty evident here with this contest. 5-1, 45 shots on goal for the Hampton Roads Whalers.
Gillette taking that face off. He'll win it back over to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh clearing it around the horn. Down low for Jones. Jones trying to backhand at Kavanaugh, but it's cut off by Edgington, who's going to lead the charge back the other way, 2-on-2. Edgington chopping away there, sending it to the front, trying to hook up strike cars. Strike cars couldn't get there to connect with that pass. Kavanaugh coming back, 3-on-2. A pass out of the reach there, or the Whaler intended. There was Gillette. And across the line, strike cars. Far circle, takes a shot, goes wide. And back behind the cage, Gillette opting to go to the far side. Kavanaugh off the boards, pass, cut off. Strikers, turn around, pass, Thayer, shot, bouncing through, and it makes its way over to the far circle. Strikers trying to get there. Nasser will come in there to play it. Sends it up top to the point. Ellis with a shot right in on Brost, and he holds on.
Oy.
Oh, careful, careful.
Brost didn't have that puck very well, but
No.
heck of a shift by Strikars. I mean, he was just all over the ice on that one.
Yes, indeed. Oh boy, 13-11 left here in the third. These two teams will square off again tomorrow morning at 9:30 here on the Cross Ice feed.
Now that they've seen what they're like, hopefully they can prep themselves tonight a little bit better, get an idea of what's going on.
Shot there, goes off the side of the net. That was a good floater that made its way through.
Sometimes that's all you got to do.
Yeah, we got a delayed call, and somebody is down inside the net there. Oh my goodness.
Is that Ellis?
No, that's Cam Smith.
It is Cam Smith.
Oh man, he was getting battered around in there. Well, you take a beating like that, and you draw the penalty. That's good work ethic there by Cam Smith. Somehow London is calling here on this cross-ice feed power play.
I think it's a
That's where Cam
class joke.
Smith's mom's from.
Oh.
She's from London, so that works. Janet is from England. But way to go, Cam. I made that. I drew that assumption, but he probably didn't know that down there. So the clash, good. I guess it goes both ways.
Thank you.
Cross-ice feed power play. Patriots trying to set up shop here. Edgington, far blue line, having trouble with it, and he took it out into the neutral zone. And he sends it over to the near side to Thayer. Thayer across the line, sending it around the horn.
5, Buddy Neighbor. 2 minutes for interference. Neighbor, 2 for interference.
It was interference, I guess. Okay. So Mikey Carr along the goal line, back up top to Thayer. Thayer. Oh, he dekes out one, takes his shot, and he rifles it wide. Cam Smith, near circle, try to cross it over.
Smarter pass than that.
Edgington, yeah. This one will be taken out by Jenkins, shorthanded here. They have 2 shorthanded goals, mind you, in this game so far. Cam Smith, far corner. Right off the boards for Wensley. Wensley will lead it up ahead now for Thayer. Across the line he goes to Wensley. Wensley trying to drag it through. Leaving it there in the slot. Great look, but too many skates on the way. Cam Smith dropping the body there. Jenkins clears up to the front. Brost making a save, cutting off the post there. And the pushing and shoving starts up again. Cam Smith's trying to, or Mikey Carr, I beg your pardon, is trying to get out of there.
Yeah, Mikey Carr doesn't have the size that the defenseman he's going up against has, but he's feisty. He's quick. You know, it's a perfect accompaniment for Cam Smith, but nothing able to get going in this game so far. They still got about 12 minutes left to go, but time is ticking fast. 55 ticks left in this man advantage.
11:55 left here in the third. And it's cut off there midair by Howland, who tried to take a shot, but the puck was bouncing. Up top it goes to Gross. Gross sending it along the half wall near side to Gray. Gray to the slot, and a shot trying to be taken there by Chris Allen, who tried to put it in his wheelhouse after he kicked it from his skate, but this one's cleared all the way down by the Whalers. Gross having a little trouble there as Gillette came in hot. This penalty kill for the Whalers has been pretty darn good this game. Mendoza getting up into the play there, sends it around the horn, back behind Brost. 15 seconds left on the man advantage. Gross trying to keep it in there. Gets it over to Howland. Mendoza with the puck now to Howland. Howland stepping into the slot. Goes back door to Gross, who hits the high glass and sends it around the horn back over to the point to Mendoza. 5 seconds left on the man advantage. Howland back up top. Mendoza. Back over to Gray. We're back to five-a-side hockey. Down behind the goal line for Howland. Fed to the front. A chance now. Pouliot had it squirt between his feet. He backhand passes it over to Gray. Gray back over to Pouliot. They switch places. Pouliot gets crunched to the boards, but Howland gets the puck. Feeding it on his backhand in front. Pouliot had a chance there, but the puck was bouncing. Far circle with a shot. Gross can't get it through all the traffic. Mendoza pokes it to keep it in, but it'll be picked up by Addison, and out in the neutral zone he'll go as he takes it across the Patriots line. Addison on his backhand, looking to move it to the front, pops it off the boards, and he'll lose it to Justin Mendoza, and we'll have a delayed call. And Alex Gross is going to sit for interference, apparently, according to the boisterous official.
I like this official. We can actually hear him from up here. But certainly not what the doctor ordered here.
Nope.
Down 5-1, you don't want to be taking penalties.
Well, whatever that doctor is, he's probably a quack. Face off to the left of Moyer. Patriots in a 4-goal hole. A lot of whistles going on here. Coach Newton getting a chuckle here because, you know, he knew it was his fault on that change he tried to get in there at the last second. We'll see what we can drum up here. Maybe the Patriots can find a shorthanded goal of their own, but Brissett has it up top for the Whalers.
Alex Gross, 2 minutes for interference. Gross.
Yeah, chance there. The Whalers. Oh, now
Penalty.
the Patriots are going to go shorthanded by another man here.
Nice
this
save.
shot, nice pad save there by Moyer, and now they're going to go 5-on-3 for the next minute and 40.
Slash
And go. That's definitely something there to remind me.
My goodness.
Mendoza will sit for 2.
Now this one's a tough one to call between you and me. I mean, there's just, you're looking for that flow. It's just
No
not there. You know, you want to call something in favor of the Patriots, but they are flat out. They're getting outworked, and now the silly penalty's coming.
Patriots penalty to number 22, Justin Mendoza. 2 minutes for slashing. Mendoza, 2 for slashing on the Reebok penalty kill.
Excuse me. So here we go, far side. Adegoke taking his shot. Moyer making yet another save. I'm going to take a nap. I'll be right back. Oh, my goodness.
You should take the week off from work.
Oh, I might. Not by my own choice, but hey, I might be put on forced vacation. Because I work for myself. I run this business by myself, and I don't work during the week. Actually, I do work during the week.
I'd hire you.
You would.
I wouldn't. No.
What?
No.
I thought you were my friend. Felker with it back behind the goal line. He'll take it out into his own slot with the pass ahead now for the captain, Alex Brissett. Brissett. He's got a little flutter in that jersey. I think he asked for one size too big. Looks good. With a long shot from Adegoke going wide. Maltz with it now. The top there over to the near side circle. Maltz getting a return pass to Adegoke with a shot. He scores. Well, that'll wipe out the 44 seconds left on Alex Gross's penalty, and it's 6-1. Hampton Rhodes. And that road is looking much longer for the Patriots than they would have hoped.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be one you're going to want to put behind you and go into tomorrow morning, and you know what you're up against. You know the quality and skill. You know what they're capable of doing, and for something like this, you just want to shake it off and try again tomorrow, and hopefully you come out of tomorrow with a win.
Yeah, shake it off violently.
Yeah, really. You're still down a man here for the next minute and 9 seconds.
So, 9:09 left here in the third. A 5-on-4 for the next minute. 6-1 Hampton Roads. Northern Virginia versus
Real Virginia.
this one set to all the way down the length of the ice. Brost will leave it off there for Addison.
Number 13, Larry Adagoki, assisted by number 18, Josh Maltz, and number 22, Alex Brissett. Adagoki from Maltz and Brissett at 9:09. A power play.
Brissett's having himself an afternoon, isn't he?
Oh, he is. You know, I remember his name quite a bit last year
Yeah,
as well,
I do
as we were
too.
saying, yep.
Yep.
Oh, here comes a shorthanded chance, and Gray couldn't handle that puck as it was bouncing all over his stick. On the near side for Jenkins. Sending it around the horn. Moyer will try to slow it up. Goes off the dasher and goes over the stick of Kavanaugh. Kept in there by the Whalers. No, it's turned around by Howlett, and he sends it down the length of the ice. And Rose is out to play. We're back to five-a-side hockey with 8 minutes to go left here in the third period. And we got a delayed offside whistle down here.
So what do we got to do tomorrow?
Oh boy, you know, probably wake up.
Not you and I, but
cup
as
of coffee.
an
No,
organization.
I'm talking about these guys too.
Uh-huh.
You gotta wake up, get a tall cup of coffee, followed by a gallon of water to offset the dehydration that coffee does to you, and watch some game tape. There's Ellis feeding it to the front, trying to hook up there with Pouliot. Nam thought about pinching in, but he did not. Now 2-on-2 results the other way. Whalers coming away with it. No, he turns it over to Maltz into Thayer. Thayer trying to put it ahead for Strikehards. Strikehards finishing his check, getting people excited down here. Nam will take it back behind the cage, and he'll lead it out into the neutral zone with a pass for Ellis, who deflects it in. He'll go off on a change. Pessig taking it out for Hampton through center, and a pass ahead now for Velker. Velker with the puck, feeding it to the front. The shot just goes wide. Those set plays have been crucial for the success of Hampton Roads.
They have been.
Up top it goes again. Carpenter looking to build on this 6-1 lead. Over to the far side, and it was Pessig that cut in from the point, sending it up top to Velker now. Velker into the slot, and it'll be Thayer trying to clear up to the blue line and out. No, it's a shot from the point, kept in there by Velker. To the front it goes, they score. 7-1 Hampton Roads, 6:43 left here in the third.
I mean, when you're on, you're on. And it continues to be the same old story since period one for these Patriots. Clearing the puck has been just an absolute thorn in their side, and you know it's fundamentals. Not up the middle, and the play that was kept in from the attempted clear here at the top of the point was up the middle.
Yep.
So back to the basics, gentlemen.
Yes, indeed. Schultz coming away with it, far side. And that one's deflected through and just goes wide over to the near
Hampton
corner.
Roads goal scored by number 10, Corey Medeiros, assisted by number 18, Josh Maltz, and number 26, Trevor Volker. Medeiros from Maltz and Volker at 6:43.
Handing out assists like they're going out of style. Mendoza over to the near side. Actually, everybody was in on that play. Mendoza trying to take a shot through traffic, gets deflected off behind the goal line, where it's picked up by Addison. Neighbor back behind his goal. And he turns it over. Cam Smith, high slot. Getting attacked there by Kavanaugh, who strips him of the puck there and sets up a pass now for Jones, who comes in all alone, trying to split the D, and he turns over the puck. Mikey Carr setting the pass up ahead, trying to find Cam Smith. Smith trying to put it through center there for Wensley. Wensley reaching for it still, but Anagoki had it out of his reach, and a couple of bodies collide there in neutral. And a high shot sent out of play. We have a delayed call coming up here. We got a slashing call.
Slash coming. We going white. Looks like Alex Gross is going.
Yep.
2 for slashing and just insult to injury at this point.
And he's not happy with the call.
Nope. He's got to watch himself before he gets tossed.
Got a few things to say, and he may have just said it, and he is gone.
Yep.
So 5:34 left here in the third. Alex Gross is going to have somebody sit in for him as he's going to get tossed. Oh, boy.
And that's just frustration boiling over. Obviously not the way you wanted things to go today, but as a leader on this team, you got to make sure you maintain your composure. You are setting an example for everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, coach is looking to you to. Oh, he's getting the double.
Well, it tossed another 2 minutes on there. We'll get the calls from John Baranowski. Eventually. Brissett along the half boards up top to Carpenter. Over to Adagoki, far circle. Adagoki looking. Waiting.
Patriots penalty to number 51, Alex Gross. 2 minutes for slashing, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. Gross, 2 for slashing and unsportsmanlike conduct at 5:30 on the Reebok penalty kill.
5 minutes ago here, and a point shot deflected through a few bodies, back behind the goal line, cleared up the far boards, not out, kept in there by the Carpenter. Over to Adagoki, and down low, and a save there by the keeper, Dustin Moyer. Sent down the length of the ice, and Brost will come out to stop it up. So the Patriots are going to finish this one out mostly on the penalty kill here, and they're down by 6. Not characteristic by any means of what we saw last week, for sure.
No, it's definitely a different team out here. They're just from the moment that we saw the puck drop, there was something different. Something wasn't right. Tell you what is right, and that's Moyer. And he's just been
52 shots.
As best as he possibly could be. He's been all over the crease tonight, and we need to tip a cap to him. He's been saving grace for this Potomac Patriots squad tonight.
And a face-off won by the Patriots. Peter Nam with it. Finds an opening there. Sends it up top, but it's not out. Kept in there by Addison. Over to the near circle. Velker. Pad save by Moyer. Another pad save by Moyer. Another pad save by Moyer. Oh, baby! Dustin Moyer. What a flurry of saves. Addison back through neutral. Across the Patriots line, near side, over to the corner, setting it up front. Nobody there to connect with it, but it'll be kept in there by Medeiros. Medeiros over to Velker. Velker up top again to Medeiros. Over to the far circle. Addison's shot going wide. Looked like it deflected off of somebody up front on the near side and cleared out by Ellis. And Medeiros at his own blue line will send it cross ice over to Addison, coming over to the near side from the far side of the neutral zone. Inside the Patriots zone. Misses the net completely, but goes to Maltz, far side of the Patriots zone. Maltz, top of the far circle, winds up, takes his shot. Oh, and I think Thayer got that one. It was a stinger.
Yep.
Velker, far corner. Working with Addison down low, back up top. Maltz over to, I beg your pardon, this is Addison over here. Not sure who that man is over there, but ding fries are done. That one goes off the post. Maltz. Back up top, Addison takes his shot, goes wide. Velker trying to race for it. Along the goal line, leaves it there for Maltz, who comes in, tries to tuck it in short side, saved by Moyer. We got 1:18 left to kill on Gross's penalty, 2:50 left here in the third. 7-1, Hampton. Well, Hampton roads. Can't forget about those roads.
Yep.
They're tricky to navigate, but they're there. And Ellis will chip this one down and sends it all the way back to Taylor Brost.
Brost on the change.
Yeah, they're trying to catch him on that. Yeah, they did. And Mendoza finds it and sends it back down to Brost. 58 shots for Dustin Moyer. Those pads are marked up. He chose white pads. It's his fault. Down behind the goal line, Pouliot crunches his check into the boards. Cleared around over to the near side by Schultz. Brissett will find it. Brissett along the goal line there. Up top it goes to Carpenter. Carpenter playing a little catch there with Gillette. Comes through, pad saved by Moyer. Heard that one, and then it's sent all the way down to Brost. And out the zone they go along the near side. Long home run pass for Kavanaugh, who winds up takes a shot. Stick save by Moyer.
It's 60.
Makes it 60. Wowee. Cleared up high into the air and through neutral. Cam Smith, he's got a little speed left. He's going to try coming in all alone. Comes in, scores! Cameron Smith. Wow. Speed through the neutral zone. It's still...
It's still 7-2. They got a long way to go in the next minute 35. You need a nap or something. My goodness.
I never take a day off, Mr. Shrebs.
That's highlight reel stuff there by Cam Smith.
Beauty.
On the short-handed attempt there with 1 second remaining on the penalty to Alex Gross.
Would it be fair to say I got a little choked up?
Man, he just took off like a flash on that one. Holy smokes.
Oh, boy. Short-handed goal, Cam Smith. Wow. That was beautiful. Here he comes again. And he drops it there for Schultz after getting
Potomac
checked.
Patriots goal! Scored by number 3, Cameron Smith. Assisted by number 20, Jake Wensley. That's Smith from
We asked
Wensley.
for Smith and Wensley. There it is.
At 135.
There it is. I'd say
You done with your coughing fit now?
I think so.
How do we highlight that?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll take audio from another Cam Smith goal. Don't make me laugh.
The magic of the internet.
Baranowski getting around Schultz. Coming into the front of the net. He takes his shot, doesn't make its way through. Deflected back behind the goal line. 1 minute left to go here in the third. 7-2 Whalers. Along the boards it goes. Cam Smith trying to find it there. Baranowski will find it. Oh, and he gets taken out hard there on a hip check from Mendoza. Baranowski is going to try to get the last left here. As he does, he takes the shot and he scores. 8-2. Baranowski gets the better of Mendoza. He took him out on a hip check, but he still had the puck and he buries it.
That's got to be frustrating for Mendoza to lay out a hip check like that and have the guy you just checked get up and go and score a goal.
Yeah.
I mean, on his side of things, though, you got to get back and back check just a little bit there. That's kind of key to do it too, because that turned into a 2-on-1 pretty quick. But no, this one's a tough pill to swallow. Hopefully, we're hoping to end on a high note with the Cameron Smith shorthanded goal. I mean,
Yeah.
that was a lot of fun to watch. But
Yep. Do we even have a 23? Let's go. No, we don't have a 23. It's up on the scoreboard. Jake Wensley's in the box. Don't know why. We'll find out later. Down the horn it goes over to the near side as Kavanaugh puts it up top to the point to Medeiros. Trying to get it over to Kavanaugh again, but down there, Glatt trying to get there first, but Kavanaugh still with it up top to the point. Addison back to Kavanaugh.
Harry Adekoke, assisted by number 23, Tanner Tinoco, and number 5, Buddy Neighbor. Patriots penalty.
Almost a
number
kicking
20,
motion there.
Jake Wensley, 2 minutes for slashing.
That'll do it, folks. The Hampton Roads Whalers are victors in this one in this elite competition. 8-2. Rematch tomorrow, 9:30. Oh boy.
be up bright and early for it.
I think the song is fitting. Oh boy.
I can't not think about The Simpsons right now.
Patriots got a lot to think about as they go to bed tonight. Hopefully they wake up fresh and ready to go tomorrow. Come back from this difficult 8-2 loss.
Yeah. Moyer, 62 shots against tonight. That's
mind-boggling.
That's got to come down a little bit tomorrow.
Just a little.
One of a few things they have to address coming into the second half of this homestand for the Patriots, but maybe we can chit chat with Coach a little bit. Maybe we'll see if we can
subject.
get him. Yep. Maybe we'll
All
catch
right.
him tomorrow morning once
Maybe.
he's got this one under his belt.
All right. Well, we're going to forego the 3 stars tonight, so we'll catch you on the other side with the Empire game starting up at 8 o'clock or a little after. Hampton Roads, convincing victory, 8-2. Stay tuned for the Empire game on the other side. Don't stop believing.